Welcome back. Okay, we have completed 4 steps. Then we move on to step 5. This time we use MergeLab to simplify the 3D model. Okay, remember in step 4 we created an OBJ file. Okay, and this time we're going to use MergeLab. Start MergeLab. Okay, it's an empty scene. I'm going to import the mesh or the model. Go to File, Import Mesh, File, Import Mesh, File, Import Mesh. Then I'm going to find my OBJ file. Okay, the one we created in step 4. And make sure you select the OBJ file. Okay, not the text document. Okay, it should be much bigger than the other document with a very similar name. Okay, pay attention. Okay, you make sure you open the OBJ file. Opened. Wait for a while. Okay, then we have the model imported. Okay, and okay, there are a few things. The first thing is up these buttons up here. These are basically view options. Okay, you can turn on or turn off the light effects. Okay, and you can change the view so that you see the faces. Okay, if you use this view, you see, okay, these are triangles. These triangles basically forms the 3D model. Okay, you see these are lots of triangles connected. Okay, they form the 3D model. Okay, and these triangles in MergeLab it's called faces. Okay, faces, and down below you see this number faces. Okay, roughly above 10,000. Okay, almost 11,000 faces. Okay. And what we are going to do is reduce the number of faces or the number of triangles we use to represent this 3D model. In video gaming, we want to save computational resources, and the number of triangles, if you have more triangles in a game, it requires more computational power. Okay, that's basically the principle. So what we are trying to do is to represent the same model with fewer number of faces so that they look very similar, but they only require fewer or less computational power. Okay, that's the idea. Okay, so pay attention to this number. Okay, in MergeLab there's a tool for us to help us reduce the number of triangles, but while trying to preserve the overall appearance or the overall shape of the model. Okay, go to filters, remerging, simplification and reconstruction. Lots of options here, and make sure you choose this one. Okay, quadratic edge collapse decimation with texture. Okay, filters, then remerging, simplification and reconstruction, then choose quadratic edge collapse decimation with texture. Okay, then you see this dialog box. It's a few options. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'll just change the first option. Okay, the target number of faces. So these filters help us to reduce or simplify the model. We need to specify a target number. Okay, let's say this is 11,000, and this is not an awfully complicated model. Let's say I'll aim for, let's approximate the same model but with 2,500 faces. Okay, I'll change this number and then press apply. Okay, Then you see, okay, now the faces is 2500. You can change the display options, okay, to see if you think it looks very similar. I think it looks fine. You may want to try different number, okay, but the thing is, you can just, with this filter, you can just try a smaller number. Always can try it. You can always try a smaller number. You cannot undo, go back to a more complicated model. Let's say I want to go back to your original model with 11,000 triangles. You cannot do that, okay. There's no undo, okay, as far as I know, okay. So you may need to close the software and reopen the model again, okay, if you want to try back and forth, try and error. For now it's fine, okay, and I'm satisfied with this result. So I'll go to File and Export Merge As, okay, because this I want to save the model as a different file name. So always choose Export Merge As if you want to save it as a different file name, okay. Just like last time, I'm going to create a new folder. This is my third OBJ, and this is a simplified model. Choose this folder and press save. Okay, and okay. Then I'll go and check. Okay, and you can see the OBJ file is here, and an additional file to specify the material, okay, basically the display properties of the model. And again, the texture is not here. The texture is not here. So I mean the image file is not here. So what I would do is just like what I did. I'll just copy it from the previous file I have and paste it here. Okay. And that completes step 5. Okay. See you in the next video.